Hello children, welcome back to social class. Today we are going to see history, a new chapter 7, Asoka the emperor who gave up war. Children, we have studied earlier how the Raja of the community or Jana transformed into the Raja of Magajanapada, and the Magajanapada became a kingdom. Magajanapada became a kingdom. Now we shall study how the kingdom developed and emerged as an empire. That is the first empire. Children, we shall also study about Asoka the great emperor who gave up war. Children, what do you mean by an empire? Yes, larger kingdoms are called empires. Generally, these kingdoms include several kingdoms or provinces and need to protected by big armies. Children, an empire means a very big kingdom. It is an extensive group of states ruled over by a single monarch. Children, the lines that we see on our notes and coins have a long history. Children, they were carved in stone and placed on top of a massive stone pillar at Sarnath. Children, do you know Asoka was one of the greatest rulers known to history? On his inscriptions were inscribed on pillars as well as on rock surface. Children, now let us see why his kingdom was called an empire. Children, kingdom was an empire because he was ruling over an extensive territory. This rule was under a single supreme authority of Asoka. Children, the empire that Asoka ruled was founded by his grandfather Chandragupta Maurya more than 2000 years ago. Chandragupta was supported by a wise man named Chanakya or Kaudalya. Children, Chanakya has written a famous book on politics called Arthashastra. Children, in this book, he explains how a strong and efficient government should be organized. Children, what is dynasty? Yes, when members of the same family become rulers one after another, the family is often called a dynasty. For example, the Mauryan dynasty. Children, this is because Chandragupta Maurya, his son Bindusara, and Bindusara's son Asoka became three important Maurya rulers of Magadha. Children, who are the three important rulers of Maurya dynasty? Yes, Chandragupta, his son Bindusara, and Bindusara's son Asoka. Children, who was the first ruler of Maurya dynasty? Yes, Chandragupta was first ruler of Maurya dynasty. Children, Chandragupta his son Bindusara. Chandragupta Maurya was succeeded by his son Bindusara in 297 BC. He conquered the Deccan area and extended his empire up to Karnataka. He was succeeded by his son Asoka. Children, then Asoka. Asoka was one of the greatest ruler known as to history. Children, he was the first ruler who tried to take his message directly to the people through inscriptions. Most of the Asokan inscriptions are written in the Prakrit. Children, Prakrit is the language and Brahmi script. Children, Asoka was the only king in the history of the world who gave up conquest after winning a war, Kalinga. Children, who was the most famous ruler of the Mauryan dynasty? How did he try to reach his message to the people? Yes, the most famous Mauryan ruler was Asoka. Children, Asoka was the first ruler who tried to reach his message to the people through inscriptions. Children, the most of Asoka's inscriptions were written in Prakrit. Children, what is Brahmi script? Yes, the most of modern Indian scripts have developed from the Brahmi script. Children, most of the Asokan inscriptions are written in the Prakrit language and Brahmi script. Children, Chandragupta Maurya established a big empire. It included important cities like Padaliputra, Taxila and Ujjayan. Children, Padaliputra was the capital of the Maurya Empire. Children, Taxila and Ujjayan were the capitals of important provinces. Both these cities were located on important trade routes. Taxila was the gateway to Northwest and Central Asia, while Ujjayan was on the route from North to South India. Children, what is capital? Yes, head of a pillar or main center of power of a state, kingdom or empire. Children, what is province? Yes, small state or division of a state or empire. Children, small state is called province. Children, we see there were several cities in the empire with black dots on the map. You see, these include the capital Padaliputra, Daxila and Ujjayan. Children, merchants, officials and craft peasants probably lived in these cities. In other areas, there were villages of farmers and herders. Children, in some areas, hunting animals for food. People in different parts of the empire spoke different languages. Then they ate different kinds of food, then and wore the different kinds of clothes. Children, what are the main occupations of the people who lived within the Mauryan Empire? Yes, the occupation of the people who lived within the Mauryan Empire, trade or commerce, jobs with emperor, then craft, agriculture, animal rearing, forest produce gathering, hunting animals for food, and fishing. Children, smaller towns and villages were populated by farmers, traders, and herdsmen and in forest. Regions, tribals lived on hunting and gathering. Children, people across the empire spoke different languages, wore different clothes, and ate different kinds of food. Children, now shall I ask few questions? Children, who founded the Mauryan Empire and when? Yes, Chandragupta Maurya, the grandfather of Asoka, founded the Mauryan Empire. Chandragupta did so more than 2300 years ago. Next one, who supported Chandragupta? Yes, Chandragupta was supported by a wise man named Chanakya or Kaudalya. Children, who wrote Arthashastra? Yes, Chanakya or Kaudalya wrote Arthashastra. Children, what were written down in Arthashastra? Yes, many of Chanakya's ideas were written down in Arthashastra. Then, children, what is dynasty? Yes, when members of the same family become rulers one after another, the family is generally called a dynasty. For example, the Mauryan dynasty or the Gupta dynasty. Children, write the names of three rulers of the Mauryan dynasty. Yes, Chandragupta, Bindusara and Asoka. Children, what is the Mauryan capital? Yes, Padaliputra. Children, what are the important cities of the Mauryan Empire? Yes, Padaliputra is the capital of town Taxila and Ujjayan. Children, next we will see about empires versus kingdoms. Children, when many kingdoms come together as a republic or are unified in war by a king, the result is an empire. And just as kingdoms are ruled by kings, empires are ruled by emperors. Children, listen carefully. Kingdoms are ruled by kings. Empires ruled by emperors. Children, but an emperor is far superior to take king. So, an empire may have many kings but only one emperor. As empires are larger in size. Children, empires means a larger in size. They need large armies to protect their people and assure smooth administration. Children, how are empires different from kingdoms? Yes, emperor need more resources than kings because empires are larger than kingdoms and need to be protected by big armies. So, also they need a large number of officials who collect taxes. Children, differences between an empire and other kingdoms? Yes, emperors need more resources than kings as empires are large including several kingdoms and need to be protected by big armies. Children, emperors also have a large number of officials who collect taxes. Children, next we will see about ruling the empire. Children, ruling the empire was not an easy task as we know now that empire is bigger than kingdom. So, the parts of this empire differently in different parts. Children, Padaliputra was area under the direct control of the emperor. Children, the area around Padaliputra was directly under the rule of the emperor and officials were appointed to collect taxes from merchants, farmers and herdmen in the towns and villages. Children, officials were paid salaries and their jobs was to see to it that the laws of the state are followed. Children, what is official? Yes, relating to authority and its duties, actions and responsibilities. Children, officials means relating to authority. Children, then messages and spy always kept a watch on those officials and everyone was ultimately, children, under the watchful eye of the emperor. Children, other major cities were called provinces and they were administered by governors who were mostly members of the royal family. Children, Mauryans also controlled the trade routes between all the cities and taxes and tributes were collected regularly. Children, the Mauryas tried to control roads and rivers which were important for transport and to collect whatever resources were available as tax and tribute. Children, according to the Arthashastra, the northwest was famous for blankets and the south for gold and gems. These resources might also have been collected as tributes. Children, although forests were more or less independent, they had to pay tributes in the form of elephants, honey, timber and wax. Children, what does tribute mean? Yes, something given or contributed voluntarily as due. Children, a gift or service. Children, tribute, unlike taxes, which were collected on a regular basis. Children, tribute was collected as and when it was possible from people who who gave a variety of things more or less willingly. Children, next we will see about the emperor and the capital city. Children, Megasthenes was an ambassador who was sent to the court of Chandragupta by the Greek ruler of West Asia named Seleucus Nicator. Children, who was Megasthenes? Yes, Megasthenes was an ambassador who was sent to the court of Chandragupta by the Greek ruler of West Asia named Seleucus Nicator. Did you know, children? Megasthenes wrote the famous book Indica. In this book, he described Padaliputra as a large and beautiful city surrounded by a massive wall. Children, it has 570 towers and 64 gates. Children, Megasthenes wrote an account about what he saw. Here is a part of his descriptions. The occasions on which the emperor appears in public are celebrated with grand royal processions. Children, guards ride elephants decorated with gold and silver. Some of the guards carry trees on which live birds, including a flock of trained parrots. Children, circle about the head of the emperor. Then the king is normally surrounded by armed women. Children, even special servants to taste the food before they eat, then never sleeps in the same bedroom for 2 nights. Children, the capital city of Padaliputra, now modern Patna. Children, Patna is a large and beautiful city. It is surrounded by a massive wall. Then the king's palaces is also of wood and decorated with stone carvings. Then Padaliputra has 570 towers and 64 gates. Children, why do you think the king had special servants to taste the food he ate? Children, next we will see about Asoka, a unique ruler. Asoka was the most famous ruler of the Mauryan dynasty. Children, Asoka was the first ruler who spread his message among people through inscriptions. Children, what is inscription? What is inscription? A thing inscribed on a monument or in a book. Children, inscription in a book. Most of his inscriptions were in Prakrit, the language of the ordinary people. Children, these were written in Brahmi script. Children, what is Prakrit? A language spoken or used by the common people in ancient India. Children, Prakrit means a language spoken or used by the common people in ancient India. Children, what is Brahmi script? Yes, a script, a style or way of writing a language used in ancient India. Children, Asoka tried to spread his message among his people through inscriptions written in Prakrit using the Brahmi script. Children, we will see about Asoka's war in Kalinga. Children, Asoka declared war against Kalinga. Children, now modern days coastal Orissa. But the aftermath was so horrifying that Asoka decided to give up fighting. Children, when Asoka ascended the throne, Kalinga was the only kingdom that was not under the Mauryan control. Kalinga is the ancient name of coastal Orissa. Children, it was very powerful kingdom. Children, Kalinga controlled the land and sea routes to South India and Southeast Asia. Control on this kingdom would suddenly give Asoka a greater economic prosperity. Children, so in 261 BC, Asoka attacked Kalinga and won it after a better struggle. Children, about 1 lakh and a half people were captured. More than 1 lakh people were killed. Asoka Empire now spread from the Himalayas in the north to Mysore in the south and from Brahmaputra in the east to the Hindus in the northwest. Children, but Asoka's victory in the Kalinga war did not bring any joy and satisfaction to him. Children, the great destruction, the death and human suffering in the war filled his heart with sorrow and remorse. Children, Kalinga war became a turning point in Asoka's life. Children, Asoka decided not to fight any more wars but to win the hearts of people with love. Children, Asoka was influenced with the Buddhist principles of compassion and peace and non-violence. Children, Asoka adopted Buddhism from now onwards. Children, he devoted his life to the moral and material welfare of the people. Children, Asoka adopted the policy of winning people over through Dhamma in place of conquering them through force. Children, Asoka is the only king in the history of the world who gave up conquest after winning a war. Children, how did Kalinga war turn Asoka into a Buddhist? In the Kalinga war, about 1 lakh people were killed and another 1,50,000 were made prisoners. However, the sight of the large-scale killing moved Asoka and he embraced Buddhism. The Kalinga war was the turning point in Asoka's life as shunned all forms of violence for the rest of his life. Children, what are the main events of Asoka's war in Kalinga? Yes, Asoka's war in Kalinga. Kalinga is the ancient name of coastal Orissa. About 1.5 lakh of people were captured and more than 1 lakh of people were killed. Asoka conquered Kalinga after 8 years. Children, in this way, he became the emperor of almost whole of India. What were effects of this war on Asoka? Children, impact of Asoka's war in Kalinga. Asoka was very horrified when he saw the result of violence and bloodshed. Then he decided not to fight any more wars. Children, Asoka was very sad and decided to observe Dhamma and to teach others about it as well. He believed after this victory in war that winning people over through Dhamma was much better than conquering them through force. Children, next we will say about Asoka's Dhamma. Children, what is meant by Dhamma? Dhamma is a Prakrit word for the Sanskrit term Dharma. Children, Dhamma means Dharma. Children, it means religious duty. What is duty? Yes, religious duty. It emphasizes on non-violence, charity, mercy, truth, tolerance and purity. Children, Dhamma did not involve worship of God or performance of a sacrifice. Asoka felt that like a father, the king has also a duty to instruct his subjects. Asoka's idea of Dhamma was based on human values and a code of conduct inspired by the noble teaching of Buddha. Children, Asoka was also inspired by the teachings of the Buddha. Children, then we will see about objectives of Dhamma. Children, there were many problems in the empire that Asoka wanted to solve by introducing Dhamma. Children, people in the empire followed different religions. This sometimes led to conflicts. Then a large number of animals were sacrificed in Vedic rituals. Children, slaves and servants were ill-treated by their masters. There were quarrels in families and amongst neighbors. Children, next we will see about main principles of Dhamma. Children, what are the main principles of Dhamma? Yes, everyone should follow Ahimsa, that is non-violence, to all living beings. Children, no animal should be slaughtered for sacrifice. Then, people should be gentle with slaves and servants. They should be truthful, charitable and kind to all. Children, people should respect their elders. People should treat all creatures with compassion. Children, people should give gift to Brahmins. Then each one should respect others' religions. It is both wrong to praise one's own religion or criticize another's. Children, one should try to understand the main ideas of another's religion and respect it. Then people should live in peace. Then people perform a variety of rituals and ceremonies on occasions of childbirth and wedding. Children, they should follow Dhamma themselves and spread it in all directions. Children, next we will see about means to spread Dhamma. Children, Asoka adopted the following means to spread the message of Dhamma. Children, Asoka appointed officials known as the Dhamma Mahamata. Children, they went from place to place teaching people about Dhamma. Children, Asoka got his message inspired on rocks and pillars. Also, he instructed his officials to read his message to those who would not read it themselves. Children, Asoka set a personal example by strictly following the principles of Dhamma. Through this, he inspired others to do the same. Children, he sent messages to spread ideas about Dhamma and Buddhism to different countries such as Greece, Egypt, Syria and Sri Lanka. Children, he sent his son Mahendra and daughter Sangamitra to Sri Lanka to spread the message of Buddhism. Children, Asoka built roads and rest houses and dug wells. Then Asoka organized for the medical treatment of both humans and animals. Children, now we will see about Asoka's message. The Ramapurva pool, look at this finely polished stone sculpture. This was part of Mauryan pillar found in Ramapurva, Bihar and has now been placed in Rashtrapati Bhavan. Children, it is an example of the skill of the sculptors of the time. Children, Ramapurva pool found in Rashtrapati Bhavan. Children, next we will see about end of the Mauryan Empire. Children, Asoka died in 232 BC. Soon after his death, the empire began to decline. Children, there were several reasons why the empire broke up. Children, the empire was very vast. It needed a strong hand to hold it together, but Asoka's successors were weak. The latter kings failed to collect taxes from the people, therefore, they would not maintain a large army. The chiefs of Kalinga and the southern provinces revolted. Children, the Greek kings began to invade the northwestern India. The army had lost its fighting qualities because after the Kalinga war, Asokas did not fight any other war. Children, it was under these conditions that Brihadrath, the last Mauryan ruler, was killed by the Mauryan general Bhusmamitra Sunga. That was the end of the Mauryan Empire. Children, now I give quick revision what we learned in this chapter. Children, we learned Asoka the emperor who gave up war. Children, Asoka is one of the greatest rulers known to history, and on his instructions, inscriptions were carved on the pillars and rock surfaces. Then we learned Padaliputra, Taxila and Ujjayan were capital cities of the Mauryan Empire. Children, Taxila was the gateway to the northwest and Ujjayan happened to be on the route from north to south. Children, the area around Padaliputra was under the direct control of the emperor. Then there was other provinces also. Each province was ruled from the provincial capital. Children, Asoka was the first ruler who tried to give his message to the people through inscriptions. Then we learned Asoka was the only king in the history of the world who gave up conquest after winning a war. Children, Asoka was inspired by Buddha. Children, he appointed officials known as Tama Mahatma who went from place to place teaching people about Tama. Okay children, now we are going to discuss about chapter 7 book exercise. Children, first one, complete the following sentences. First question, officials collected dash from the area under the direct control of the ruler. The answer is taxes. Children, officials collected taxes from the area under the direct control of the ruler. Children, taxes where we collect? From farmers, herders, craft persons and traders in villages and towns. Children, second question, royal princes often went to the provinces as dash. The answer is governors. Children, royal princes often went to the provinces as governors. Children, third question, the Mauryan rulers tried to control dash and dash which were important for transport. Yes, the answer is roads and rivers. Children, the Mauryan rulers tried to control roads and rivers which were important for transport. Children, fourth question, people in forested regions provided the Mauryan officials with dash. The answer is elephant and forest produce. Children, people in forested regions provide the Mauryan officials with elephant and forest produce. Children, next one, state whether true or false. First question, Ujjayan was the gateway to the northwest. The answer is false. Children, what is the correct answer? Yes, Taxila was the gateway to the northwest. Children, second question, Chandragupta's ideas were written down in the Arthashastra. The answer is false. Children, what is the correct answer? Yes, Chanakya ideas were written down in the Arthashastra. Children, Third question. Kalinga was the ancient name of Bengal. The answer is false. What is the correct answer? Kalinga was the ancient name of coastal Orissa. Children, fourth question. Most Ashokan inscriptions are in the Brahmi script. Yes, the answer is true. Children, most Ashokan inscriptions are in the Brahmi script. Okay children, now we are going to discuss about Civics chapter 5 Panchayati Raj worksheet. Children, this worksheet check your answer in your worksheet. Children, first Roman multiple choice questions. First question, the members of the Gram Sabha must be adults. It means they must be of dash. Children, option A, 18 years or more. Option B, 20 years or more. Option C, 22 years or more. Option D, 25 years. Yes, the answer is option A, 18 years or more. The members of Gram Sabha must be adults. It means they must be of 18 years or more. Second question, the people of Haridas village are facing the problem of dash. Option A, electricity. Option B, unemployment. Option C, water shortages. Option D, none of the above. Yes, answer is option C, water shortages. Children, the people of Haridas village are facing the problem of water shortages. Children, next one, third question. The work of the Gram Panchayat has to be approved by the dash. Option A, members of the Gram Sabha. Option B, Zilla Parisad. Option C, ward member. Option D, Gram Sabha. Yes, the answer is option D, Gram Sabha. Children, the work of the Gram Panchayat has to be approved by the Gram Sabha. Fourth question, which one is not the sources of funds for the Panchayat? Option A, collection of taxes on houses, marketplaces, etc. Option B, donations for community works, etc. Option C, donations contributed by the villages for village welfare works. Children, option D, government scheme funds received through various departments of the government through the Janap and Zilla Panchayats. Yes, the answer is option C, donations contributed by the villages for the village welfare works. Children, which one is not the sources of fund for the Panchayat? Yes, donations contributed by the villages for village welfare works. Children, next fifth question. The Panchayat Raj system is the dash. Option A, first level of democratic government. Option B, second level of democratic government. Option C, third level of democratic government. Option D, fourth level of democratic government. Yes, the answer is first level of democratic government. Children, the Panchayat Raj system is the first level of democratic government. Children, next fill in the blanks. First question, the Gram Panchayat is elected for dash years. Yes, the answer is 5 years. Children, the Gram Panchayat is elected for 5 years. Children, second question, the Panchas and the Gram Panchayat are answerable to the dash. Yes, the answer is Gram Sabha. Children, the Panchas and the Gram Panchayat are answerable to the Gram Sabha. Children, third question, every village Panchayat is divided into dash. Yes, the answer is wards. Children, every village Panchayat is divided into wards. Fourth question, the people of Haridas village suggested dash development program for the permanent solution of their problem. Yes, the answer is watershed. Children, the people of Haridas village suggested watershed development program for the permanent solution of their problem. Fifth question, the Gram Panchayat's main task is to implement dance programs for all villages that come under it. Yes, the answer is development. Children, the Gram Panchayat's main task is to implement development programs for all villages that come under it. Children, next one, write T for true and F for false. Children, the first question, the secretary of the Gram Sabha is an elected person. Yes, the answer is false. Second question, there is no link between the Gram Sabha and the Gram Panchayat. Yes, the answer is false. Children, third question, it is the Gram Sabha that keeps control on the Gram Panchayat. Yes, the answer is true. Children, it is the Gram Sabha that keeps control on the Gram Panchayat. Fourth question, the Gram Panchayat meets regularly in order to perform its task efficiently and within given time limit. Yes, the answer is true. Children, the Gram Panchayat meets regularly in order to perform its task efficiently and within given time limit. Children, fifth question, the Gram Panchayat does not collect any local taxes. Yes, what is the correct answer? The Gram Panchayat collect any local taxes. Children, next one, fourth Roman, match the following. First question, Sarpanch. What is the correct answer? Yes, President of the Panchayat. Children, Sarpanch, President of the Panchayat. Second question, Panach. The answer is yes, Member of the Panchayat. Third question, recharging. The answer is refilling. Fourth question, Black Panchayat. Yes, the answer is Panchayat Samiti. Children, Black Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti. Fifth question, District Panchayat. What is the answer? Yes, answer is Zilla Parishad. Children, District Panchayat, Zilla Parishad. Children, next one, fifth Roman, very short answer type questions. Children, first question, who calls the meeting of the Gram Sabha and Gram Panchayat? Yes, the answer is, it is the secretary who calls the meeting of the Gram Sabha and Gram Panchayat. Second question, who appoints secretary of the Gram Panchayat? Yes, the answer is, the government appoints secretary of the Gram Panchayat. Children, third question, who is known as the Sarpanch? Yes, the answer is head of the Panchayat Samiti. Children, head of the Panchayat Samiti is known as the Sarpanch. Fourth question, what was the next agenda for the Gram Sabha? Yes, the answer is finalization of the list of the people below the poverty line, that is BBL. Fifth question, why are the Panchas and the Gram Panchayat answerable to Gram Sabha? Yes, because the members of the Gram Sabha elect them. Okay children, I hope you all understand the chapter clearly. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.